Hey, what's going on, everybody? This is Tyrone back with Tech Life. The article comes to you guys from makeuseof.com. I'll leave a link to it in the description so you guys can check it out. So this is bad news for T-Mobile customers. I have myself never heard of a app developer of any kind screen recording sessions of customers that are using the app to see where they need to make improvements. At least that's how T-Mobile is justifying the screen recording. And it's a toggle. You can turn it on, you can turn it off. Of course, it's turned on by default. So it's honestly not a might situation. If you do not toggle it off, you are being screen recorded while you're using the T-Mobile app. So I don't see a version of this where Apple is going to be okay with that. Apple is all about privacy. So I don't foresee Apple being okay, at least on the iOS side, with apps of developers that are screen recording, right? Because how do we know and how does Apple know that that screen recording ends right after the app goes out, right? It might still stay on for a couple of seconds. And now they have, maybe T-Mobile has on accident screen recorded some text messages. Who knows what they're screen recording after the fact, right? So not a good look. Like I said, I don't see a version of this that Apple is okay with that. I know that some app developers need feedback to improve apps and make it better. That feedback can be gathered in several different ways, like surveys and just monitoring the app themselves. I mean, these app developers need to use their own apps, right? I don't think the screen recording is going to last very long. I'll be very honest. I think that's going to raise a red flag, at least on iOS. I don't know about Android. Android is more of an open system. But I know for sure on Apple and iOS, that's not going to fly. So that's more trouble that T-Mobile is very likely going to get into. Could possibly be the cause of another lawsuit, because I saw the toggle where it says screen recording in the T-Life app. I've been using the T-Life app for a while now. I have never seen that before. So who's to say that T-Mobile wasn't prior to that toggle being there now? Who's to say that T-Mobile wasn't screen recording already prior to that, right? So I can see this being a big major lawsuit in the future, quite possibly. And I don't see this lasting on iOS at all. I think Apple intervenes, they step in, and that there could be a possibility that Apple kicks T-Mobile's app off the app store if they don't remove it, right? It's going to be as simple as that. There's no app that should need a screen recording feature to see, to see if the app is working fine or whatever. That's how T-Mobile is justifying the screen recording, apparently. So make sure you guys check out the article. Let me know your thoughts. Let me know if you're okay with screen recording. I know some of you are going to be like, I'm not hiding anything. But still, it's just not, like I said, we don't know if it's ending right away once you get out of the app. Who knows how long it stays active. So, it's just crazy. So, and it even says here, T-Life, which T-Mobile uses to offer customers special deals, it has also replaced T-Mobile's previous mobile app, which you could use to pay your bill and manage your account, which we are all aware of now. As such, it's likely that T-Mobile customers will need to access T-Life at some point, and if you do, you could be putting anything you do in the app at risk, including when you enter information like credit card numbers, bank account information. All of that could be part of some screen recording that T-Mobile could be, getting hacked down the line. Who knows, right? T-Mobile has gotten hacked in the past. So it's just crazy that is even a thing, right? So let me know your thoughts on that in the comments. Like, share, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.